What's up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Reggie Bana, the owner of RB Studios Photography. And if you're watching this video, I just want to say congratulations on purchasing a brand new camera. So before we go any further, I'm just saying congratulations. You just picked up one of the most expensive hobbies. And I'm sure you're probably wondering what you should buy next. Well, that's what this video is for. Today, we're going to be talking about the top 5 things you need to buy when you're entering the world of photography. And if you've been enjoying our content so far, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really means a lot and it would help this channel grow. And don't forget to hit that little bell button on the side to get updated with any new videos that we drop. So with that being said, let's get into it. First up on our list is the unsung hero of photography, the memory card. Well, to be perfectly frank, your camera is pretty much useless without a memory card. I assume if you want to take photos, you need something to actually save your pictures onto. Well, memory cards allow you to do just that. Now, the rule of thumb here is simple. The more, the better. Now, some people think that it's best to go for one massive card. I would say hold off on that right now. I would get several medium-sized cards instead. For instance, 2 32GB cards are better than a single 64GB card any day. And why is that? It's simple risk management. If you're taking photos and one card craps out, you'll always have a backup. And when you really get into photography, inevitably you'll get more and more cards and you'll keep your older cards just as simple backups in case you need them. So should you get cheaper cards? If you go to Amazon or eBay, you'll see some really cheap off-brand memory cards. Yeah, I would definitely avoid those. Now, as time goes on, the cost of memory is getting cheaper and cheaper, which is amazing. So if you do some investigation, you could find something a little bit on the cheaper side, but do not cheap out on memory cards. Whether you're starting a photography business or you're just an enthusiast, the last thing you want to do is get a bummy off-brand memory card that causes you to lose all your hard-earned images. All right, so let's talk tripods. If you're doing photography, you need a tripod. This is an absolute rule. I don't care what type of photography you're into. I'm very certain you could figure out a damn good use for a tripod. Let me give you a small list of what you could use a tripod for. Long exposures, stability, photographing landscapes, taking self-portraits, astrophotography, and I know this is a little outdated, but HDR, and even macro photography. Now, those are just some reasons and some uses you can get out of a tripod. I'm sure there's thousands more. Now, when it comes to tripods, there's hundreds of different tripods. Take your time finding the best one that fits your needs. Some tripods give you the ability to shoot with a top-down view, some are extra lightweight, and some are heavy duty, and the material makes all the difference. For example, those carbon fiber tripods are wildly expensive, but depending on your situation, it may be completely worth it. Should you cheap out on tripods? No. I'm going to be extra transparent. Don't get one of those cheap off-brand tripods. Don't do it. They literally hold your camera and your lens. Your camera is crazy expensive, and I'm sure that your lens that's on it is too. Why would you get some cheap off-brand knockoff that puts it at risk for falling or being damaged? And let's be honest, if you get a good quality tripod, this purchase may last you for a lifetime. Personally, I have about 4 or 5 tripods that I purchased ever since I got into photography, and I took my time doing the research, and they are still worth it after all this time. And are there diminishing returns? Absolutely. No matter what, I don't think there's ever a reason to buy $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 tripod. And there are some that are out there, because you can't tell me that they're that much different from the Manfrotto ones that cost $300 to $400. Next, you're going to need to get yourself a microfiber cloth. You're going to need to clean your camera lens and your sensor at some point, and a quality microfiber cloth lets you clean off any glass without leaving behind lint. Now, these are incredibly affordable and they're versatile, so I'm just going to need you to scoop one up ASAP. And since we're on the subject of microfiber cloths and cleaning products, I would also scoop up those cordless air dusters. As I said, at some point you're going to need to actually clean off all your gear. Personally, before any shoot, I use these two pieces of equipment to make sure that all my lenses and cameras are completely clean and ready to go. Have you ever wanted to come along and watch another photographer do their thing? Well, you're in luck. Here are some recent videos that I posted on my YouTube page for you all to watch. You could sit back, relax, and see what I did good and what I could also definitely improve on. All right, enough of the shameless plug and back to the video. So you're definitely going to also need to scoop up a camera backpack. You're going to need a place to store your gear when you're out on a shoot. And I think that this is a very important item to scoop up if you do any type of traveling within your photography. Your camera equipment is not cheap. And a good, well-padded camera bag not only extends the life of your equipment, but also acts as a shock absorber against those unexpected bumps while you're traveling. And the reason why I'm saying certain photographers will get more use out of a backpack than others is because some type of photographers don't travel as much as others. For example, let's think about a landscape or wedding photographer. They travel a lot and are constantly on their feet, switching from one location to the next. They need some place to quickly and safely store their gear without any issues. But let's say you primarily do studio photography. You may have a limited use from a camera bag outside of the initial transport of your gear to the studio. Personally, I have only gotten one backpack ever, and it was around, I think, like 70 to 80 bucks, and I still use it to this day. So take your time picking one out because most likely you'll be using it for a very long time. Last but not least, let's not forget about the often overlooked, the unsung hero, the ace in the hole, your handy dandy camera strap. If you are currently using the camera strap that comes with your camera, I'm going to need you to toss that out. I'm not affiliated or sponsored with Peak Design, but the moment I purchased their strap, there was absolutely no going back. A good strap can make a world of difference, and it provides a crazy amount of comfort during those long sessions. I'm telling you, it's a must. But no lie, check out those Peak Design straps. They are ridiculously comfy. You'll thank me later. So what caused me to pick up a good camera strap? I was on a trip to London. I had recently purchased my brand new camera, and I was using the one that came with the camera itself. And I was out walking the streets of London, and I just felt this strap digging into my skin. I told myself I'm going to get a nice padded one ASAP because I'm never dealing with this pain and annoyance ever again. And if you made it this far in the video, I want to say thank you for watching. And if you haven't by now, please hit that like and subscribe button for more upcoming content. And if you want to come along with me on any photo shoots, click here. And as I said before, thank you for supporting our page. Now get out there and have an awesome day. And until next time, peace.